Alright, good morning everyone. Coffee's made. Got some chill music. We are about ready to go. The plan for today, as we've been doing for the past couple of weeks, and I like that. So hopefully, real life is going to allow me to keep doing that. We are simply looking at all the mods that have been released last week. I do not include the mods that have been released yesterday, that was Monday, or even today. That way, I can download them beforehand. I can have a quick look at the description, so I have a vague idea of what is going to happen. And this week we have fewer mods. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, my bad. It's about the same. Usually we have about 15 mods, which is not bad for a game that's more than 15 years old, honestly. Alright. Maybe I'm gonna... just give me a sec. Let's tune down the music a bit. I mean, it's nice in my ears, but... Alright. So, the mods that we have, they're all here. We're gonna have a quick look. I won't be able to test all of them. Some of them are for Open Morrowind, which I'm not running. Some of them are for Tamriel Rebuilt that I'm not running either, and Morrowind Rebirth. This week there's a mod for Morrowind Rebirth. But let's have a look. We have Pants of Blinding Speed by Piano Badger. Not a name that I recognize, but then again it doesn't mean anything. But it is a first mod. Nice. It always makes me happy to see new modders. Do you love... let me zoom in so you can see that as well. There we go. Do you love the Boots of Blinding Speed so much you can't play beast races? Honestly, it's not a problem for me. I just found the beast races not pretty enough. But once they're modded, if so, this mod is for you. If and only if you are playing as a Khajiit or Argonian, Bemini will offer Pants of Blinding Speed instead of those silly unwearable boots. All relevant dialogues have been adjusted. That looks good. I like that. The fact that the mod only takes effect if you're an Argonian or a Khajiit. That's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, so that's already installed. We'll have a look in a bit. So we'll have, and I took a note, we have to playtest with an Argonian character, and we'll have to go and get those boots. Then we have Morrowind Hardcore Mod. I really like that. That's some very cool art. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's from the author, who really seems to like playing a Khajiit. So this is a mod. And Chthonian, thank you so much for the host, and good morning, good night to you. Let's have a look. Terralitha. I think there might be another mod today. Yeah, that's right. That's 3 mods released this week for Terralitha. We'll have a look at all 3 of them. Nice. So quite a lot happening. So there seems to be quite a lot of things going on with this mod. Makes the game more... let's go into the details. So the weapons have been modified in many ways, all tuned to fit the new hardcore world. Okay, it doesn't tell me if the weapons are going to be better or worse. All creatures are now tougher and stronger. Many higher level and important pieces have been made significantly more powerful, especially guards. I like that. It's something that I always found a bit ridiculous, that at some point you can just go on a murdering spree in town. I don't do that. I don't play evil characters, or not very well, but it's a thing that if you want to go on a murderous spree in town, guards won't be able to stop you. Ordinators might be a little stronger. Maybe it's just me, I'm more scared of them. So making the guards stronger is good, even though if you want to be realistic, it's not like every representative of the law is a superhero. But for the game, I think it's a really good idea. When appropriate, several foes have had their soul values increased to match. Alright. think we're gonna have to have a look in the construction set, because for me to go in the game and test that, it's kind of hard to do. We'll have to have a look in the CS to sort of get an idea. I'm curious about for hardcore mode. Okay. Traps are now... Oh, sorry, I missed. Summons have been boosted accordingly, but are still weaker than non-summoned. Fair enough. Traps are now more deadly. I like that, especially if you have the option in the Morrowind code patch to make the traps hidden. Then you better be really cautious every time you open a door or a container. Higher probability of catching diseases. Fine, which I guess together with what is the name of the other one? Diseases restored, I think. Yes, if you play that together with diseases restored, then it suddenly becomes really, really, really important for you to make sure you build up your resistance to diseases. Alright. A mod that I heartily recommend as well. So, alright, but quality of life changes. So there's two things. It makes the game harder, but aspects of it less tedious, which is good. I guess. Let's see how. Vanilla encumbrance limit is too restrictive. You've reduced the weights of many things, such as some weapons are lighter, armor is the same, alchemy ingredients are lighter, many mundane items have had their weight reduced by a bit. Okay, so the quality of life changes is tweaking the weight of some item. You no longer have to start the game. I'm sorry, I'm spending a lot of time reading the description, but it's sort of a comprehensive mod, so we have to read. You no longer have to start the game at 100 difficulty to have any challenge. The game will be quite challenging enough at 0. However, I did a lot of my testing with it set at 10% and even buffed up things more after that when I saw how it played. Tested it without any endgame artifact and enchantment. There are many important pieces that I'm unfortunately unable to make stronger. I'm guessing that's referring to the blocked NPCs. It's where are you? There you are. It's true that there are a number of objects and particular NPCs that are blocked. So you're not allowed to edit them. However, if you untick blocked and save and open again, then you should be able to. I think Ariel is blocked. Sorry, I can't make the fonts more readable in here because because the construction set is ugly that way. Where are you, Ariel? There you are. Yeah, and Ariel, everything is grayed out in here because it's been blocked. So you need to go block, save, and then you... No, not you. And then you can open it again, and then you can edit stuff and save. Your changes are going to be undone if you load a mod that modifies Ariel in some way and sort of resets to what it was in vanilla. No, not that. That's what we're listening to, by the way. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Here we are. I recommend using a leveling mod. You will need those plus 100 attributes. Okay, well, MCP does that now. Everything in this mod is from vanilla. I don't think there would be any conflict with other mods that add stuff or fix bugs. Well, it will conflict with a mod that's going to edit, for example, the creatures again. Because if you load this mod first, that says give 100 strength to the Nyx hounds. That's a silly example. But then there's another mod that edits the Nyx hound if it's loaded afterwards, then it's going to undo your changes. So, and the weight, same thing. If you load another mod that modifies, I don't know, the price of diamonds without changing its weight, and it loads after this one, then the weight of the diamond will be set back to its vanilla value. So yes, it can conflict. The Lord order is going to be important. Hey, yeah, how you doing? Thanks for the host. I don't know if you heard me. Nice to see you. Were you modding? Sorry. Were you streaming just now? Now it's cleaned. Fix some errors. All right. This is downloaded and installed, so we'll have a look in the CS for this one. Terralita, we were looking at the mods. We have a new mod by Merlord, most famous for Frostwind. Automated ammo equip. With a pretty cool screenshot there. We were a little while ago playing some Breath of Fire. Hey, classic stuff. That being said, I haven't played much of the series. I did play a little bit on console many years ago, but that's about it. And it's one of the series that I know I would like and I know I should play, and I'm not playing. Is it as good as they say? In the meanwhile, Merlord. Switch between bows and crossbow without having to change ammo manually. This mod automatically equips the first ammo of the correct type from your inventory when equipping a bow and a crossbow, unless you already have the ammo equipped. This is a mod that is going to require the very latest Morrowind script extender, but honestly, if you've been looking at mods in the last couple of weeks, you know you can't live without that anymore. I know I cannot. Dun dun dun, na, 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 na. Contains short, that's an LOR script. Really what it means, if you don't have that, it's not going to do anything in your game. If you have it, ta-da, magic, you can enjoy it. You love the third, and it kind of died after going to the fourth. Alright, so if I ever have the time to revisit the classics, I should stop at the third. Or start with the third? Would you say that the first and second are a little too dated? Because let's face it, they are series. Take the Elder Scrolls. Love the Elder Scrolls. Arena 1, never played it. And now when I look at it, I do find it a little too dated. I don't have the courage to go into it. That's important. Preferring regular ammo over enchanted. I was wondering, because it equips the first one. So I was wondering if that was going to equip the first arrow in alphabetical order or something. The first two are ones I never played since they were on this NES. Alright. Okay, well, thing is, I keep saying, when I finish Morrowind, I will play insert whatever game. And we know the story, right? We never finish Morrowind. I have those installed. That being said, I haven't tested them in my latest in my testing build, so to make sure that it's working properly, sorry, French keyboard. It's getting worse and worse. Yes, we will do that. I do have quite a few things I need to look at. And that's the one. I'm going to install this one because anyway, it's always good to have. And I will see very quickly whether my MCP and Morrowind script extender latest alpha, beta and omega version, maybe not omega, but if they work properly. So let me check that very quickly in my testing install. I know what I'm doing right now is really not unnecessary, but I really like to have here my Morrowind folder, and then when I want to put things in a data file folder, I put them there. That's how I install them manually. Not really necessary, but it's just habit. All right. So looking forward to testing this guy. Next up we have Better Balanced Booze. That's a mod by Mort. Now Mort is an old-timer. Yeah, released quite a few things over the years. You sweat. Sorry. Blood Moon Rebalance is something I'm using for my permadeath. Haven't really tried it because I haven't worked up the courage to go to Blood Moon with my permadeath character. But I do have those two. The Morrowind Randomizer. This one is just great if you haven't tried it just yet. It's Mortar N, Greatness 7. And what it does, there's about 49. So a whole bunch of unique items that when you know the game, and that would be good for you, Thonian. I remember you were playing Morrowind and you were trying to not not cheat essentially because you know the game so well. Well, with all these items, they're not where they normally are. It's completely randomized, so yay. I love that mod. Love, hate that mod. It's a bit of both. Immersive Corpus. I don't have this one installed. I feel like I should have that. Yes, I remember that mod. When the ingredients hurt coming out. It's just... Alright, but back to the new mod this week. And we have Better Balanced Booze. Alcohol is far too common to have effect times 5. Well, it's true that if you take Sujamma, sure you'll be stupid as an arse, but it is hard, right? Install the randomizer and then you forget you have it and you go to Samaris Tomb to get your Mentor's Ring and it's not there and you go, what the hell? And then you go, oh yes, I'm gonna get the cool Daedric bow, and no you're not. So that's nice. That's really good. So yes, alcohol, again, it's something you can exploit. It's not cheating, it's the game, it's like that. It's like Creeper, it's in the game, it's not cheating. But you can sort of exploit it and you go and have your 5 potions of Sujamma and you're gonna be so strong that if you're lucky enough to land a hit on anyone, they're gonna die immediately. Now, how is it done? Their effect has been reduced by 50%. Skooma, positive effect. There's a positive effect. Oh yes, you're much faster. Reduced by 50%. Vintage Brandy from plus 30 to plus 20. And Sujamma. Sujamma was really the one that was OP, I feel. Shane on touch, and mates I'm guessing not touch because it's not great in the first place. And there were 2 files to choose from, and I took the vanilla one that leaves the negative effects as they are but reduces the positive effects. And then if you have Murlocs up, immersive alcohol, where anyway you get drunk and then you suffer from withdrawal. Honestly, I got drunk once I got drunk and it took me forever until I recovered. Like, withdrawal was like minus 50 or at least 30 personality. That was, wow, lesson learned. I'm never gonna get drunk again, I think. Merlot's been very, very busy. Gonna have to look at the rest of it. Alright. But so this one installed and ready to try. Monhole Museum Unique removed. Now this is something for the Open Morrowind and the multiplayer server, so I'm not gonna test it. I will point out that Master Jinroku has been very, very busy in the past couple of weeks. Every week there were a couple of mods specifically for the multiplayer server, so that's nice. Wizard's Estate Incomplete, a house mod. Probably, house mods. We love them. I don't want to look at the screenshots because we're going to go in-game, but I need to know that located in Caldera with new Caldera in exterior cell. A Wizard's Estate with many ins and outs. Currently not finished, just uploading as a backup file. Okay. if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on the Nexus you can upload your file, you know, set it up, have your page, your description, da 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 da, and then not make it public. So even though it says it's unfinished, I'm still gonna have a look because it's awesome. I'm still gonna have a look, and obviously it's unfinished. We'll probably see problems and issues, but it's there, so we can look at it. I wanted to see if Incarnate Creations has created a lot of things. It's a first mod. Okay. Amulets of the Nine, and this I'm quite interested in that one. 5 new magical amulets for a better game, and from the description they're just there, you know, in a true Morrowind fashion, where you're gonna have lots of containers full of crap, and then somewhere on the floor you find an amazing item. So looking forward to that. We have new amulet. It's funny that there's only 5 of them though. I would have expected 9 of them. But let's see the mod before we start making comments. Yeah, think closely. If you have any questions, find me in my blog. This is Candy Girl 24 that has already released a few mods. Oh, I remember this one. A really useful resource. Basically what it does, these items have already been put together. So it really to decorate a place. We used that last year for the Morrowind Modding Madness for our Dwemer mod. We used some of those. And a shack, obviously. I mean, oh, I remember that. I love those. This is a port. Okay. Witch house. Okay, I didn't know this modder. That looks interesting. And I want to see the blog. So only if you speak Russian. We can still see the pictures. So we have someone who is a bit of an artist, doing all sorts of cute things or funny things in a true... That looks like Morrowind with Oblivion assets, right? Okay, well, if you speak Russian, do go and have a look. We are going to test and try to find the amulets. Wait, I need to make a note of the the cities where I should find them. Otherwise I'm never gonna... We have Balmora, Seydanin, Caldera, Ebonheart, Narmok. You know what? We'll go to Seydanin, because that's where we start the game. So we'll try to find it there. Okay, next up we have a mod by Wiz1. Pants Be Gone. This changes nearly all pants in the game into skirts, meaning everyone in the world either wears skirts, robes, armor, or nothing. Ow. Ow. I mean, nothing is a matter of personal taste, but nothing under the armor, you know, it's gotta be uncomfortable. Do we have no special requirements? They all keep the ID, so any mod that use vanilla pants will have their clothing replaced as well. Is this an improvement? Probably not, but why not make it? Is it lore friendly? Heck no. Well, we have a very realistic, you know, take. So I'm guessing it's more an exercise, you know, a modding or something. See if we can do it. Alright, we'll have a look at that. This one I am very looking forward to testing. Lotus Center. Lotus Center, that's a first mod. Nice. Welcome to the Modders Club. Not the Creators Club, okay. Creation Club, forgot the name. Adds back the Daggerfall skeleton roar straight from hell. So when we're in Seydanin, we'll have a look in Samaris' tomb. It's pretty much our testing tomb by now. And hope that we find skeletons and then we can listen to their lovely, lovely voice. And we have a mod by Gracid, Baliza's Maze Band Expanded, and what it does is it adds a new script. Now, Baliza's Band, if I'm not mistaken, originally has a script and it teleports you to Clockwork City? I don't know, I never use it. I know it's one of those few vanilla items in the game that's going to teleport you someplace. But I only had the ring once and I gave it to Almalexia. I know, don't make any mention of it. I'm already annoyed enough with myself. But this one will allow you to teleport anywhere. There is a mod. No, that's not it, sorry. On there. I believe it's called the Runestone. There we go. And that's exactly what it does. But it's 67 locations. So I decided to make a mod that greatly expands the teleportation options the ring provides. Now, upon completion of the Tribunal main quest, you will be able to use the ring to teleport to just about any settlement on Vardenfell with minor adjustments. I've made a list of locations from the page. You can use it as a reference. Okay. The value has been increased. Nice touch though, you do have compatibility for Sorter Cell Expanded and Unique Finery Replacer that most people do use. I try to keep the more similar destinations spaced out to avoid redundancies. For example, using Sadrith Mora option will teleport you to the town market, while Tel Naga will teleport you right next to Master Neloth himself. That sounds incredibly convenient, but to test it I'm not going to, you know, do the Tribunal quest. So what did I do in here? Nothing. I unblocked Ariel. I'm just going to do a very first time modder thing. I'm just going to put the ring inside an inn so that we can try it. In the Census and Excise office, obviously, on the table by what's his face? You know, him, the captain. And we want to look at clothing, and the name is Ring of... No, it's Barles's Band. Yes. And that's the one you get when you finish the quest. Oh, crap, I sent it on the carpet. When really I wanted to send it on the door. On the... on the table right there. Let's try that again. What happened is I hit F so that it would go all the way down to whatever collision, and that was the carpet. Now we're here. Okay, and I'll leave that open because I think there's another mod that does something to the wizard staff. Same thing, I'll just put it there inside an inn to test it. But that looks like, you know, a very handy little mod. The downside is that companions are not going to follow, which I guess sort of balances it a little bit. Alright, then we have Better Landscape Stonewood Pass fixed for Morrowind Rebirth. I don't have Morrowind Rebirth, but we can still have a look. And that looks really quite lovely. Especially that path the way, you know, it feels like it's very narrow and you're surrounded by the rocks. I like that. One day, definitely will be playing Morrowind Rebirth. So that's one that we're not testing because we don't have Morrowind Rebirth. Helveus, tell Uvirith slightly expanded fix. So that's a fix for another mod. There we go, that's what I wanted. To have a look at the other mod. This mod simply expands a little the upper tower interior of Tel Uvirith. I feel that any mod that's going to do something to Tel Uvirith would really have to be compatible with Superstars because it's pretty much the reference. It looks like there's some nice detail going on with the placement of the items. It's quite nice. There it is, the wizard staff mesh fix. So I'm not entirely sure about this one. And I was reading the description and to be honest, it's something I've never seen, not that it means anything at all. It's not like I've seen it all. An unknown glitch causes the game to crash when equipping a wizard staff. The mesh itself is fine, but the game for some reason doesn't read it. This mod simply reattaches the correct mesh to the staff and then loads it normally and no crash. This is a seemingly rare issue. I could not find it mentioned anywhere by anyone else, but it happened to me, so I made a fix. Would be interested if it happened to anyone else. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put the wizard staff in Seidanin. And I'm not going to load the mod, and we'll equip it. Equip, unequip, try to make the game crash. And I'll have a look in the CS what it does, because the wizard staff uses it's the ebony staff. And just telling the game weapon. Ooh, whoa. Wizard staff. See, the wizard staff, I mean, I hope you can see. The mesh attached to it is already the ebony staff. So from the description of the mod, what the modder did, Teralitha, okay, so that's the ones we looked at before, went, well, you're gonna have like really reassigning it to it. That's what I understand. Dwemer Ebony Scimitar. No. Crap, what was the name? W staff ebony. Ah, I was looking at ebony staff. So did that. Went back to cheese? No. Went back to of course the last time I was modding cheese. Z, it's not Z. W for weapons. Meshes. W weapons, and then all the way down to W staff ebony. Save. That's what was done. Saved. Which I don't see how it. So me, I'm not doing anything to the staff. I'm just placing one in here, and we'll see if there's a crash happening. I'm sort of suspecting it might be a simple matter of, where did I put it? There might be a conflict, and by creating a mod, reassigning the mesh, saving it, it put the mod back at the end of the load order, fixing what possibly another mod had broken. Okay, it's in there. So we'll try without the mod, see if we can get the the crash to happen. Ebony Short Sword returns. So that's the third mod this week from Terralitha. There used to be an ebony short sword hidden in the Odai Plateau in a previous version of Morrowind, but for some reason the later version of Morrowind clipped the sword under the ground so it's impossible to get. I had no idea. This mod moves the sword back to place it where it can be found again. I had no idea there was an ebony short sword once upon a time on the Odai Plateau. So we're going to be looking for it. Hey, Lunaria, Gio, hello. Nice to see you. I've seen some of your activity on Twitter. Thank you for, the share and the retweets and the likes. How are you doing? Odai Plateau. We'll be looking for a sword. Right, and that's the last mod this week actually, that removes the tailoring kit and the clothing fit topic from the game. Now it's a mod that actually fixes Better Clothes, because Better Clothes had there were two versions. I mean, there are two versions really, depending on whether you felt that the female Argonian should have breast or not, because being reptilian, female or not, they shouldn't have breast. So you could have the shirts. Female Argonian would have a shirt, with breast, and with those topic you could talk to them, so they would sort of check themselves and re-equip the correct shirt you wanted them to have. But it's true that it was quite annoying because every single NPC had the topic clothing fit to check that they had the correct version. Hello, Bormotunchik. Hello, beer. I'm. My fuel is latte, but cheers. Welcome to the stream. And the tailoring kit topic. There was a little item, the tailoring kit, that allow you to change or check the shirts for yourself. And talking to NPCs, if they liked you enough, they would give you one. But it was also quite easy to find one in Seidanin. I think there was one in Seidanin, or you could even buy one. Hey, Krallen Man, hydrate. Thank you. I keep hugging my cup, but I'm speaking, pretty much non-stop. How's everyone doing? Now, this mod was made using Open Morrowind CS. Nice, sorry. I'm good. Easy morning. Looking at mods and talking about them. Drinking a cup of latte. I cannot complain. Work is happening in the afternoon. So, really, chilling and enjoying that. Open Morrowind CS. You probably know Open Morrowind already, which is great if you want to play Morrowind on Linux, for example, and it does all kinds of things. And they're also working on a construction set on this. And I'm quite eager to see what they do, because there's a lot of things that are horrible with that. You can't change the font, you can make it bigger, regardless of the screen resolution. The dialogue window is just horrendous. The script editor doesn't compile, will compile scripts that are not gonna work and will not pick on mistakes, that sort of things. So there's a lot of improvements for the construction set that every modder dreams of. So Open Morrowind construction set, that's something I'm keeping my eyes on, but it's not done yet. It's not like a full version just yet. It's still a work in progress. Cheese. Oh no. Well, yeah. Why not cheese? Wait. Let me repeat that with a. There we go. Works better when you can see Uncle Sheo. It should work with Vanilla Morrowind, but change the extension from OMW add-on to ESP. Yes, because Open Morrowind, the extension is not ESP but OMW add-on. Did I download that? I'm not sure if I downloaded it. I think I did. I mean, granted, it's not that difficult to change it manually. I think it would have been nice from the modder's side to actually put the two. Okay, we'll see if that works. Now, for that to, you know, for us to see what happens at all, I also downloaded Better Clothes. I don't have Better Bodies, but never mind. Okay, so these are all the mods we're going to look at this week. Quite a few. You can go away. This is the one I just created, so I can test those two items without having to actually do the quests. Alright, and looking first at Rymash. This is the one I just created. It shouldn't be, no, it shouldn't be dirty, but we'll clean it. Master project, we need to update the headers, which really is not an issue if you use Rymash, because basically what it does is the mod was created using a version of Tribunal 1 point something something, and the one that I have installed is 1 point something else. So Rymash is just great at updating the headers. There, it's done. Amulet of the Nine does the same. It was created with another version, like an older version of Morrowind, 1 point something. Updated the headers, done. We are going to, I need that and that and that and that, and no, wizard stuff. We're gonna first go without it and try to make the game crash. Master project is for the Caldera house. I would really recommend that modders, when they name their ESP, it has the same name as their mod. Now the ESP is Master Project, but it's the Caldera Manor, because when I download it, I just go, Master Project, what is that mod I downloaded? You know, simple as that. There was also Pens Be Gone. It's called Pens Be Gone, but the zip was main file or something. Yeah, main file. And I was like, main file? What mod is that? So I would really stick to the naming so that it's easier for people. Amulet of the Nine, we definitely test that. My whip shaman, no, we're good. Okay, the next step is to see if everything is clean. I use TS3 command, especially because I have those handy little bat files. When you download TSC command, this is what you get. But, I mean, it says exe, but if you double click, nothing happens. The way you use it, you would have to go and have a command prompt window, and you would go, how is it? My gosh. You know, just like in DOS a long time ago, CD, and then put the whole path, and then put the command, blah, blah, blah. But if you have something as simple as that, later. Which is fixit is the command that I want to execute, and then all I have to do now is double click on that, and it's gonna scan my enabled mod, and it's gonna clean them, it's gonna fix the headers, it's gonna create a whoa, ouch, we have one very dirty mod there. Oh my goodness, I hope it's not the one that I just created right now. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, what do we have? Better Clothes had a duplicate object. Okay, that's clean. Amulet of the Nine. Now, I'll be honest and say that the MB weight type of error, it's not, I don't really consider that dirty. TS3 command is the only program that cleans the cell ambient and the cell weight. So that's fine. Master project. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. What we have here are all kinds of dirty references. Basically what happened is, I mean, it's still a whip. I know this mod is still a whip, so I'm not being mean. But then again, it's uploaded and made public. But what happens is, when you start your construction set, and you start creating your mod. And obviously, especially as you're building something, such as a house, where you're going to, especially with construction set, it's really, really annoying because you have all those names. We'll borrow Todd. Todd and I, we're good friends, and he invites me over in his test cell. We spend a lot of time. So when you want to build your house, so you're looking at statics, and you say, okay, I need a table. So you're sort of scrolling down, furniture, shelf. Let's say you want a shelf, it's going to be faster. And you go shelf 01. So you need to sort of pull it to have a look, and you go, what? Nah, I don't want that one. And then you remove it. And just like that, you've created a dirty reference. So even though the shelf is not in the mod, as far as in the list of things that are recorded in your mod, it's there. And that's what we call a dirty reference. And that's what happened here. Basically, at some point while building the house, the modder looked at all those things and then decided to not use them. So they don't appear in the mod, but as far as the game is concerned, they're modified, which is not the end of the world. But say, I see here we have the diamond and the emerald. We have another mod we're going to test that changes the weights of those items. So I have the mod, the hardcore mod, that's going to make the diamond lighter. And then I have this one that has a reference to the diamond, and it's going to change the diamond back to what it was originally. And then you go, oh, but the weight mod is not working. It is working. It's just that this one has a dirty reference. And oh my goodness, a lot of them. It's just the mods needs to be cleaned. Simple as that. Then okay, I think all right. Apart from that, hardcore is clean again. This is not really a dirty reference, so that's fine. Aha, my test mod. Of course, the MB weight, because I did modify the cell. Alright, we have cleaned everything. You can go away, thank you. So by the way, to avoid the dirty reference, let me open that. There's two things you can do, just a good habit to have. First of all, personally, I would say always use Morrowind, Tribunal and Blood Moon. That way you're not going to have the evil GMSTs, because that happens when you only have Morrowind. Up. So what you need to do to avoid the dirty references is when you look at an object there, you never click save, you just close it. And that way I have not modified the mod. You see, construction set, I don't have a star or anything because so far I haven't done anything. Whereas if I go there, save, I mean, I know it's tiny, I don't know if you can see it. Now I have a little star because my mod has some content, even though I haven't changed anything. So that's the way you don't create the dirty reference. You just close something, unless you actually want to modify it, of course. Then you want to click save. And then to remove the dirty references, there's a whole bunch of things you can use. Let me see. In this install, I don't have them. In Shaman, I use TS3 command. That's the one I've just shown you. That one. Which may be a little, because you have to go, you know, put the path like we used to with DOS. I say we. All I know is change direction, CD to go to a path. But then if you create a little bat file like this, it works beautifully. A lot of people use test tool. Do I have it installed on that one? Yes, there it is. Test tool is here. Yes, that's fine. And you can clean your files. You can merge the level list as well. You can merge the objects, and that's if you have a different mods that are going to add objects in the inventory, for example, then they would not conflict one with another. Merge dialog is something that we don't use at all. I don't know enough about programming to tell you, but I've read and I've been told enough times, do not merge dialogues, you're going to mess something up. So here, clean. And then execute, and it's gonna clean all your active. Oh my goodness, they're building something next door, and I promise you occasionally things are just shaking. So test tool is very easy to use, but it's not gonna catch everything that test3 command is going to catch. So here I don't want to save anything. All right. Now, all the mods that have been cleaned, basically what it does is, that's my original mod with the little tilde, and that's the cleaned version. So I'm going to remove the ones. A lot of them were dirty, really. I mean, it's a mistake, a lot of modders do, myself included. That doesn't count. Tailoring kit. Hardcore, ebony short sword, wizard staff. We didn't clean it because it wasn't activated. There. Okay, well, time to go in and see what's happening. I didn't stop the music. I hope you don't mind the jazz music behind, and I did not disable my desktop. You know what, I won't, because if in the middle of testing I need to go back and read something, then you'll see what I'm looking at. So there we go. To test everything we need to be an Argonian and we need to be an archer. I don't have the quick character, sorry. I really ought to leave it in my testing install all the time. You were listening to Charles Mingus earlier, nice. I'll be honest, I do listen to jazz, but I don't pay attention one bit to the names. Come on, come on, come on. I'm a pro at racing the guard, especially he doesn't know that I'm racing. There you go. From the moment you manage to turn in the stairs, you're good. You know you've won the race. That's right. I don't know if you can hear the... I'm sure you can. Horrible sound. Yeah, okay, we want to be an Argonian. And we want to be an archer. That's a vanilla class, isn't it? At the very least, I should have the quick car creation. Never mind. It's mine. Archer. Brilliant. For the sake of my sanity, we're gonna go with the steed, so we don't run at a snail's pace. Perfect, all good. Oh yes, of course. I'm not wearing pants, but a skirt, because everybody is wearing skirts. That's one of the mods we are testing. I have a little bit of money. Well, that's going to be actually quite useful to test things around. I won't have to run. Okay. Oh my goodness, everyone's wearing skirts. I mean, just like the modder said in the description, is it necessary? No. Is it lore friendly? No. It's kind of fun, I guess. So we can confirm that Pants Be Gone works. We're not wearing pants anymore. Fargoth. Where are you, Fargoth? Let me... I mean, from behind, Fargoth could be Fargoth, Fargotha, Fargothet, Fargothin. I don't know. What's a proper female name for Fargoth? We need to get ourselves a crossbow, bow, and arrows and bolts. You know what? Oh yeah, we'd be so rich. This is not cheating, this is testing. Arrows? Oh crap, we don't have bolts at all. We'll have to go to Balmora to get crossbow and bolts. You know what, I'm not gonna barter. Fargana! That sounds pretty mysterious, actually. Do I need to go up there? No, I really do not. Alright, we have a number of things we want to test. Let's test the ring. That just teleported me to Monhold. That's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give me the option. Did I put the wrong ring? Did I activate? You know, I placed the ring in the office so that I could test it. It could be that there were two rings, and I think I took the one that you get once you finish the quest, and that's the one that should be modified. I'll have to double check in the CS. For now, we're in Balmora, and we can confirm that people are still wearing skirts. I don't know. A Hlalu god wearing a sort of tribal Ashlander skirt. I don't know. Maybe this particular god, you know, has not completely forsaken the traditional ways of the Domners. Maybe that's what's happening. Yep, indeed, everyone is wearing a skirt. So, pants be gone, tested. What else do we have to test? Where's my note? We want to get the pants of blinding speed, and I need to buy a crossbow and some bolts. You know what? I could also get some armor if we're going to run around questing. I think he has steel crossbow, or maybe even a Dwemer crossbow. Yep, I wouldn't have given that skirt to the guards. So we have bolts, brilliant. Steel crossbow will do. And longbow is probably better than the one we picked at Ariel's. By the way, let me quick save and equip the staff a lot. Let's see if well, I'm not getting a crash. I suspect, and that's just really just a theory, and I'm not even an authority, but I suspect that there might have been a mod conflict that made the game crash when the modder was equipping the staff, and simply by going in the CS and saving the staff again and loading that fixed whatever problem was created before. But I kind of doubt that was vanilla. Let's go towards, I mean, wait, it's gonna be too long, so let's go. Let's go to Caldera and try to find our best friend, Pemini. Oh, hello, we also have the manor to test. So that is the Caldera mansion. The exterior is very pretty. That looks nice. We have a little pagoire. Is it purely decorative or is it actually... It's just decorative, but maybe later on it could actually be a companion. The House of Trouble. So we have an outdoor, I don't know, forum where we can give talks and people come and listen to us. That could be... Yeah, it's a lectern. I mean, this is clearly, you know, like, I don't know, like Speaker's Corner, something like that. It would be great if occasionally there were people there. Otherwise, it's gonna be very, very lonely speaking here with no one ever listening to me. What? Oh. Okay. Interesting. I mean, remember this mod is not complete, but then again, it's published. I don't know if the modder is thinking of something. I'm having a hard time trying to guess for now what sort of character would live there. It's a character who would talk about the Daedra, like the Daedric princes, would have a shrine with heads of beasts and myrrh. But the construction of the outside is very pretty. I like the detailing. Not sure about that outdoors. Then again, the weather in Caldera. A blood druid. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Not sure about that, but the weather in Caldera is nice. Nice. I think that's definitely added by the mod. The exterior building is really, really quite nice. I guess this is where we come to write. I am forever swimming around amidst this ocean world we call home. My limbs grow weak and weary as my eye drifts skyward in defeat. Wait. Is that a vanilla note? Book note. I mean, it is added by this mod. I'm not sure the text is original text. Alright, let's have a look inside. The way it is... Oh, but that's lovely. I really like the building work, honestly. It is going... Hey Shraz, thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate it. It is going to conflict with Clothiers of Vardenfell, for sure. It should be fine with Children of Morrowind, and I can't think of other mods. Alright, let's have a look inside. Wizard, actually, it's a wizard. It's written on the door. Nice detailing. Not too good with the housework, but fair enough. So we're a wizard and member of the Morrowind. Crates are all vanilla crates. Yes. Which is not necessarily bad. But when modding... Oh, I like that. Nice detailing. Like, seriously, I'm very pleased with the you know, with the thought that went into creating the interior and the exterior. But as I was gonna say, using vanilla containers means that, sure, what you're gonna get is it's balanced, shall we say, because that's what the game would normally give you in a crate. The downside is I'm not gonna be able to put a lot of things in there, because the capacity is maybe 50 units, and you put 3 suits of armor and that's it. So I would recommend creating your own crates and adding the weight and making sure that they never respawn, and then putting the loot you want, or no loot at all. Oh wow. Okay, what do we have? A Shrine of Saint Nerevar. Scroll of Windwalker. Nice. And that's just me being picky, but we have something that's really expensive there. 7k. Maybe later on, again, the mod is not finished, but maybe later on, hopefully there's gonna be a quest. Well, let me... There we go. Maybe later on there's gonna be a quest to have access to the house, but right now, house for free, fine, but expensive loot in there. Also, I wouldn't have put... This is Almalexia, her hand. That's Almalexia. I would have put the Ordinator, because Nerevar was in the real. And this is Ashlander. Like, there's a mix of things happening in there. Okay, let's have a look at that room. That's very pretty. Very nice use of the roots. We have... Oof! That's a very wealthy bartender we've got there. He doesn't know spells, but he can train you. What do you sell, by the way? Nothing. Oh. You're a bartender, but you don't sell anything. You just buy all my stuff. Okay, nice. Why not? Clearly, as a wizard, you're very much into collecting helms. Helms and helmets. Which is a little odd for a wizard, I don't know. Got Dwemer boots, again with that's a vanilla container. Scroll of Icarian Flight. Jazargo. Jazargo, is that the name of the Khajiit in Skyrim? Jazargo sell things, including a scroll of Tyronius that does nothing. Makes me curious. He has a few spells. He can make spell, he can enchant. And who are you? Ooh, okay. After that we'll go and explore the Hermitage. Is it supposed to be Hermitage? Undercraft. Let's have a look at the Undercraft. It's a bit darker in there. Yeah, you can still see, that's fine. Ooh, that's a rather large area. That's a temple banner. That's very much, very Skyrim-like, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Clearly a very skilled modder. I like that. Ouch. I don't know if there's gonna be enemies. I'm guessing not yet. Scroll of Insight, some gold. Stuff. Key to Wizard's Hermitage. Okay, good. I didn't know I needed the key. There's a couple of you need the neat door, the hidden door. It's actually vanilla. Sorry. So we are now in the Hermitage. There's an awful lot of things in that mod going on. Clearly, that looks a little unfinished. Like the amount of detail. Oh, that's lovely though. Ah, oh, that's nice. I'm finding a little bit of a Skyrim influence. Or is it just in my imagination? You know, there's a couple of in Skyrim. Well, there's Jazargo, and I'm fairly certain that's the name of the Khajiit mage in Skyrim. And there's a couple of there's like huts, and then bandits there have a trap door, and you have a whole cave system. I can't remember the name of the place, but it looks a little bit like that. Then again, I could be completely wrong. And now we have a bit of Daedric. My main problem with this mod, Hermitage, is so huge. My goodness, so much going on. I love that. But my problem with it is probably the lack of coherence. I have a bit of Daedric stuff, I have some common tile set, I have a temple banner, I have a dead wolf, like it's a bit of everything. It's very pleasing to the eye. But then in as far as lore is concerned, and I'm not crazy for lore really, but it's lovely. Like that's nice. I absolutely adore the attention to detail. Really do. Jazargo needed help testing his scrolls. Right, that's the one. Okay. I really love the attention to detail. That would be the 9 Standard. See what I mean? Now we have a banner. It's the 9. It's a house for a wizard. I have a bit of everything. Ouch. Nice roots, I like that. Oh crap. Eesh. Oh, there's someone. It's a bit brighter underwater. Come on. Yes, you can do it. Hello? Tatsu. Tatsu, you're gonna take me back to the estate. Sure, let's go back to the estate. Alright. There's a lot. Let's explore the house some more. That is Mournhold items. The thief. Okay, that's sort of a... But wait, that is the thief, right? Shadow, yeah, it's more associated with thievery. We have a wizard who likes to make clothes, which I really don't mind, because if you use a mod like Morrowind crafting or Max's mod, what is it? Complete Morrowind? Then you'll be happy to have that. Okay, we have a little workshop there. Why the moon sugar? Why the Dwemer chest? I would really recommend having custom containers and choose the loot, because what happens, this is the heavy Dwemer chest that you find in Dwemer ruins. Meaning that right now I got the coins, but I could have had a piece of Dwemer armor, which would fit a little better. This is meant to be the forge, but I could have a diamond, I could have anything that you find in a Dwemer ruin, and it's not necessarily going to fit. Here we have an imperial tapestry. Again, that's what you find in the Dwemer ruins. Is that really the only way to reach the forge? Maybe. Then the author decided to change the name of the cell, the exterior cell, which could cause some conflict. We should be, yeah, I like the terrace. Now this cell, now we're in Caldera, but if I go, wait, no, I can't jump, I'm gonna kill myself. Good looking house, good looking house. We haven't explored absolutely all of it. The Undercroft had more, the Hermitage, but I wanted to see where, when you take the door to the Hermitage, it is a little dark in here, I'll agree. There. Oh, the room, nice. That's an awful lot of weapons to have in a bedroom. Nice, I like the creative use of the bookshelves. On children. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life longing for itself. Wow. This is pretty deep. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts. True. Book on children. That looks vanilla. Nice construction. We used to see that a lot in the older mods, where people were really using the assets, the vanilla assets, and I like that about this mod. It's using vanilla assets. Interesting. The crate, and we have two objects here. Sorry, there's a crate with clothes, and then there's a table on top. But that makes a nice table to go by the bed. Okay. Extra room. It's very well built. Just please let me see. Oh, okay. AMX304. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the family. Please feel free to join the Discord as well. That'd be lovely to have you over there, so we can, you know, you cannot kill a god, so we can get to know you. That's what I wanted to say. Just hop. How you doing, Skink? There we go. Isn't that a bit early for you, Skink? Oh no, that's not true. You used to be there also in the morning. Overheated. Ow. Already? Alright. Oh no, let's see Undercroft. This area feels a little needlessly large, and again that reminds me of Skyrim. It'd be interesting to know, to talk to the modder to see if Skyrim really is the influence there. So that secret door, Quelomain, is actually vanilla. You've been working and the AC... Ow, no AC. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a little conflict there. What was it? Oh, I got caught in the root. I am particularly keen on the whole cave. Well, not so much the poor skeleton hanging. It's not a skeleton in the closet, it's a skeleton hanging. It's a different take. Alright, Hermitage. That's very nice. Good. I wanted to check that the autosave was working, meaning if I equip my bolts, good, and then I equip my bow, my arrows are not being equipped automatically. Maybe I did not install the mod properly. The auto ammo, I'm not getting it to work properly. I'll have to double check that I installed it properly. But it's already pretty hot. I have 28 degrees right now. The cave system is absolutely lovely. Let's see what's over there. I don't think I explored that. It's a little odd that you see better underwater than And we have lily pads. Come on, you can do this. No, you cannot. Alright, Wizard Estate. Very... oh, hello. Very promising. Ooh, and lava. Very promising. The building, the way things are put together, very nice. This is probably not a finished area. Very nice, the detailing, lovely. I am worried that the loot in there is a little OP, but then again there might be a quest to get the house. And the fact that there's lots of everything, Daedric, Dwemer, all of it. It looks good. It looks really good. But then again, it's not very coherent. Alright, so we visited the Wizard Estate and we want to go and get the Pants of Blinding Speed, which would actually be quite nice because we are slow. So we need to find Bemini. I probably should follow the road, because if you don't follow the road it's quite easy to miss her. What else did we need to check? I still need to check that we have the ebony sword on the Odai Plateau. Oh, and we want to go in the tomb. Of course, we want to go in the tomb to hear the Daggerfall skeleton noises. There is one on the way to Narmok, I think. That's the Naked Nord. Sorry, Naked Nord, we're not interested in you today. Oof. Better bodies, I can't play without it. This is just too... Bemini, Bemini, Bemini. Normally I would say, oh crap, my hair's gonna curl, but no, that's not a tomb. Did I miss her already? I'm not on the road anymore. Come on. And yeah, no, that's the orc that needs help. No. Okay, let's get back on the road. That's the one that goes to Caldera Mines. Seriously, just as I'm looking for her. Normally, ouch. By the way, I have no potions and I have no bolts. I'm not getting the auto ammo to work properly. I wish I had a bit of You'll forgive me for this one, as I am utterly unprepared. And I cannot shoot. Come on, shoot, go away. Archery at level 1. What is the spell on the wizard staff? Fortify, unarmored, and levitate. Meh. Okay, you're annoying me. There you go. Why do you play an archer anyway? But no, that's not why, Skink. It's because the Murlord has... Let me pull it up for you. Does it? No. Let me... There you go. Murlord has... There. This mod, automated ammo equip. So I created an archer and all I got is a bow, a crossbow and a few, ammo. But I'm not getting it to work properly. To be perfectly honest, I didn't read the readme. Simply unzip, which I think I did. Let's double check. Out of the way. That would be Murlord. Ammo. It's here. So I have installed it properly, but I'm not getting it to work. Let's go back to the game. That's why I'm an archer, because I wanted to test it, but arrow. I equipped the crossbow and no auto equip. So either I did something wrong, which is more likely. There she is. Hello, Bemini. Wearing a skirt, obviously. Yes, we'll make a deal. I can take you to Narmok. Goodbye. So this mod, the pencil blending speed, because I'm an Argonian, I had the topic pencil blending speed, and so she talks about pens. If I was a Khajiit, she would talk about pens as well. With any other race, including modded race, I assume, even if they're beast races, it would be the boots of blinding speed. So you have MGE on the test installed, but nothing makes Morrowind not look like shit. No, because this is the testing install, and very often we have graphic replacers. So I have everything vanilla. And then when we're testing a replacer, a graphic replacer, texture or mesh, then we'll have a look at it. That's why. And I did put MGE because you cannot run without MGE. And I did check. I did check that You see, my MGE and script extender work properly. So I don't know, I'll have to talk to Merlord. Okay, you following me? You're killing the rat. Please don't die while I help you kill the rat. Ammo. Crap. I just dropped the ammo. No. There we go. That's OP. Pants cannot be broken all the time. That's a fair point, Skink. Because the boots are an armor type of item, it should be greaves. I agree. It would make more sense and it would be more balanced to make it greaves. Because the point is to make something that can be equipped by beast races. I mean, specifically Argonians. Sorry. Argonians and Khajiits. But then, if it's pants, you can have the wondrous speed, and you can also have the armor. It's the same with the shoes of blinding speed that unique jewelry adds. Agreed. With the boots, or at least with a piece of armor, you have to choose between subpar defense, like protection, but amazing speed. And speaking of, yeah, come on, Pemini. Shop, you can do it. Sticking to the path, I don't want to get lost. Just kill her. No, Skink. I'm if I was role-playing an evil character, I would do it reluctantly. And but otherwise no. I don't want to kill her. Though, I am wondering right now, what this mod does is it uses the dialogue filter with the races to not talk about boots, but pants. And when you get the item, it's through the dialogue. She says thank you, blah 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 blah. I wonder if I am going to kill her, but Senator Palpatine. I am going to kill her to see if she actually carries the boots in her inventory, just like in vanilla, but you get the pants only because you've been sorry, Bemini. Sorry. I'm in good mod anyway, you can't kill me. To see if it actually changes also. It's a good thing I'm in god mod, huh? This is pathetic. Come on. It also changes them. Good. And now she's wearing the regular net leather boots. Good. So definitely a good mod to have if you're playing a beast, though I would make an edit and make it greaves, like net leather greaves instead. I hope you're happy. We did it. We killed her. Now I don't have anything to make me resist magic. I don't think as an Argonian I have any sort. I got speed, I'm immune to poison, and I resist diseases, so we're gonna run quickly and blindly, just following the road. Ooh, so quick. But apart from that, no idea. So, mod tested, it works. Good. Let the hate flow. What are you doing to me, Skink? You're turning me into someone evil. Someone like you. I'm going to the tomb to have a look at the... well, not have a look, actually. Have a listen at skeletons. No, 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 no. Little Quamaforager, you don't want to fight with me. Especially when I'm so fast. Okay. Hey! There are skeletons at level 1? Oh, there should be. I'm gonna quick save right here. I mean, it's true, typically you have... No, I usually have either ghost or skeletons here. But that's a ghost. And a bone walker. Weak skeletons are modded, aren't they? Maybe. Shh. Little crab, leave me be. Worst case scenario, we'll have to do a little place at me. Where? Just there. The one closed. Oh, you're right. You're completely right. Yeah, this is a ghost fest. So you'll see. Of course, you wouldn't put me on the correct side of Pelagiad, would you? It does. It really does, King. Thanks. Including that skeleton with the enchanted arrows. I mean, I'm running around in god mode. Huh? Would you look at that? This is vanilla. The rock is not sitting nicely on the ground. Whee. Let's there we go. I see the tomb. It does happen that I miss that tomb. Not as often as I miss the path going back to Seidanin. Okay. So first we have a ghost. Thank you. I am going to stop the jazz. So we can now, and I'm going to crank up the sound as well, so that you can enjoy the lovely creepy sound of a tomb and the skeletons. How's that? There's a bone walker as well. So you piss off. Enjoy is not the word you'd use. Skelly, that's me screaming. How about you scream? All I hear is me hissing. That was the one, wasn't it? No, that's me. Jump out of chair in fright perhaps, but no joy. True. I'm gonna go further away where there's more of them. I think there's 2 of them when you go down. Here? Yes. Alright, you. Nice. So that works. I'm happy about this one. I'm gonna definitely add it to my mod list. We did the boots. I have to double check the auto ammo. It's not working for me. Oh, somewhere in Seidanin there's an amulet. There's an amulet of the 9. There's 5 of them in the game. We didn't look in the CS, but let's have a... You're conflicted about that, really? It's 2 AM. Let's make sure you're not. We have some bright light. I am going to go on a limb and assume that the amulet is indoors. And I would say it's either at Ariel's or at the census office. Maybe in the warehouse. Yep, everyone's wearing pants, that's the truth. Now, it's not really a mod for thieves, I think. It's a mod about, you know, it's more like Easter egg. So, I don't think it would be put in a place that's where it's particularly hard to find it. Just checking if it wasn't under the bread. I wouldn't put it here because it's so obvious, like you start a game and you just raid the place. Oh, that's the tailoring kit that you get. I knew there was one in Seidanin. It's the one you get so that as an Argonian, in case you're wearing a... I mean, my character is a male. I should have made a female Argonian, but when you use better clothes and you have a female Argonian, because you're female, the game is going to make you equip the female version. So if you don't want to have breast, then you use a tailoring kit to readjust it and make sure you equip the male version of a shirt. Which is not for me, because I'm already a male. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's try here, just in case. I don't know how tricky the modder was with the hiding, because sometimes, just like yesterday, you know, Skink, when we were no lizard boobies, that's exactly what it's about. And one of the things is, well, I didn't talk, but with better clothes, when you talk to pretty much anyone, unless they have the no lore, probably, you have the option to ask them about a tailoring kit. And they all have the option tailoring kit, which is, well, pointless. So you can get one. So that's a mod that we have successfully tested today that removes the dialogue for tailoring kit, and the other topic is tailoring kit and clothing fit. Clothing fit is you talk to them. If you talk to a female Argonian with a shirt with a breast, then she's going to switch back to shirt without breast. It's not open, my bad, it's unlock. That's dangerous, isn't it? Is better clothes incompatible with animated Morrowind? No, I don't think so. No reason why it shouldn't. It's just going to be weird if you don't have better bodies. But then again, there might be some clipping. That's the worst that can happen. I am not looking in the containers because from the mod description the amulets were just there. So no, I don't think it would be incompatible with animated Morrowind, because the NPCs in animated Morrowind, as far as I know, they're just wearing vanilla clothing, so it replaces it and that's it. End of the story. You're in luck. I'm not here to kill you. That's one ugly face. Wait. Oh, I have toggle. I have god mod. I'm just not... There we go. Just not that fit, apparently. Okay, my second guess was that it could be at Ariel's. Then there's a lighthouse. It's just the houses. Well, maybe we do have access to them. They're not all locked. Maybe I'm just looking too quickly. I'm not being thorough enough. I'm not super patient when it comes to... Well, it's not really pixel hunting in that case. See, it should have been here. That's where it should have been. I think the fishing red guard at Seidanin becomes a mess of a yellow exclamation mark if you run both. I really doubt it. Because I've been using Better Body, Better Clothes and Morrowind Animated for the longest time and I've never seen that. Do I have a game right now with all three? No, because I'm testing another mod for Better Clothes. Well, I didn't see it at Ariel's. We're gonna have a look in the houses that are not locked. This one is locked. Greetings and salutations. I could have been a Bosmer in another life. Why would it have... Lady, would you happen to have an amulet of the 9 lying around? Might be another conflict. It might be. I mean, again, it's not like I've tried every mod, and think I'm inclined to think that you've tried even more mods than I have. No, I don't see the amulet here. If I don't find it soon, we'll have a look in the CS, because it's not particularly fun, and we just want to see the sort of enchantments we get while I slowly level up. Now, it's an amulet of the 9, so I would assume like it should be... Yes, hello, fine mouth. It should be close to in an Imperial or a Breton house, maybe close to an altar. I wouldn't assume, which is probably why I'm searching a little too quickly, but I wouldn't assume a Domino living in a shack to worship the 9. They'd worship the Tribunal or the Daedra. Locked. The draw distance looks real shitty. That's vanilla. That's vanilla, that's why. I mean, let me see the options. I made the game crash. I made the game crash. Okay, well, in that case, while I'm out of the game, let me re-enable this. And we had a problem with what? With finding stuff. So let's have a look in the construction set. There's two things I want to look at. Amulet of the 9. Balmora Seidanin, there is one in Seidanin. I just wasn't able to find it. Oops, sorry. And you know, I was trying to go to the video options, but I think the slider for view vanilla was at the maximum. Okay, Seideline. The amulet was in Aril's trade house. Aha, and the amulet was actually placed in a chest. I was looking for an amulet lying around. I was not, and that's in his warehouse. Okay, I haven't been there. So, the amulet is in there, and it's Kinnereth. I'm quite curious about the enchantment. I would assume something connected to maybe the what you get in Skyrim. Let me see, clothing. The amulet of Kinnereth. Value 750, quite valuable, but then to get into the warehouse you need to somehow get the key or be really good with stealth, like sneak. Let's have a look at the enchantment. The Kinnereth enchantment fortifies athletics by 15 points and fatigue by 10 points. Okay, the 45 fatigue is really negligible, I think. RK fortifies health and resist common disease. Dibella fortifies speechcraft and personality, makes sense. Julianos fortify magica and intelligence, nice. Stendar, it's gonna be mercantile or no. Endurance and attack. I like this mod. I'm not gonna look for the other amulets because I want to play the mod. I like it, but you have to keep in mind that it could be in containers. I was just looking for the amulet. Let me see, containers, right there. Only 2 out of the 5 amulets are in containers. The other one is Caldera. Okay. There we have it. The other mod I wanted to check is the hardcore mod, because it's kind of hard to tell. What is it called? Oh, we haven't looked at the booze. Well, we can do it now. And the description was actually precise enough that we know what we're getting. Wizard, Ebony Sword, Morrowind Hardcore mod. Do put your name there when you make the mod, and a little something here. It helps keeping track. No, we don't save. It does help keeping track of what is the mod, what it's doing, and it shows also here. Then you know who's made the mod. Alright, hardcore. Let's have a look at the creatures. And you can see all of that with little stars, so almost every single creature has been edited. Let's compare creatures that we know and love, such as the Cliff Racer. I'm gonna take a note. Elves 85. Soul, I don't think that has been improved. It does say in the mod description that the value of the soul has been improved, so I'm sort of assuming that with the Golden Saint souls being 500? Oh, that is less, isn't it? I think it is less. Golden Saint, what do I want? No. This is gonna be Oblivion. Morrowind, please. Where are my creatures? Monsters. Things. Creatures. Daedra. I thought the golden saint was 1,200, or maybe I remember that wrong. Soul 400. Okay. Oh, Vivek has 1,200. So the soul of the cliff of the golden saint has been improved. Let's compare the hunger, actually. So, see? The max soul is 600. No. I mean, unless it change, I don't think it would change the value. A grand soul gem, the maximum is 600, so you can still get your golden saint with that. Okay, what are we missing? The amulet. We had a look at the enchantments. The ring didn't work. The ring didn't work. So was it because in my little mod to give myself the ring real quick, I used the wrong one? I gave myself the maze. I think I know what happened. Load order. Stupid me. Here's what happened. I put the maze band here inside an inn, and I loaded. We can confirm that straight away. And my mod that puts the maze band with its original script is loaded last, meaning I basically cancelled this. That's why it didn't work. So let me fix the load order. There we go. It's there. And now the mod is going to work. Let's go. Let's go have a look. You go away. You go away. You don't. Let's go back. hopefully, even though I did modify, hopefully that's gonna work. Otherwise I'm gonna have to create a new character. I still can't get the summon fabricant to work even without clean mods with Bethesda. Which Bethesda did the new summon spell the same way they did the old ones. I've never used a spell. And here's the ring. Yeah, I need to make a new character. So, before I forget, let's get the quick car. French keyboard. It's gonna be so hard when I go back to England and get my English keyboard again. And that was not the one, but that will work as well. Unless the naming is different. No, it's a different one. I've never tried that one. Skip tutorial. Okay, now my load order is good. This is the one that puts the ring in the office. This is the one that changes the script. And multi-patch. Let's go. I would like to summon Wolf and Bear to work at least. But that did work. When I played Blood Moon, that worked. So why doesn't it work? What happens when you use it? Does the game crash or nothing happens? One thing that makes it not work is if the GMSTs haven't been cleaned from any other mod. GMSTs are going nothing in summoned. Check that. I want to skip tutorial. Or I want quick start. I don't think I'll be... Yes, I can be. An Argonian. And I'm gonna be a female Argonian so we can try the shirt thing. It could be sking that there must be a mod somewhere that alters the GMSTs. I mean, you say even with clean mods. Have you tried, like without any mods it works properly, right? Okay, thank you. We now have a new character. That's not working for me. The mod's not working for me. Why isn't it? The only other idea I had to explain why this... Okay, let's have a look at this one, actually. Here we are. I don't know the name of the script exactly, so I'm gonna have to go through clothing. And that is... I did have the right ring. That's the one that has the script. And this is the new script. It's gonna be a large one. It's a long one, but it's a lot of repetition though. And it says that when you equip it... Ah, that's why it's not working. Aha! That's why I cannot get it to work, because you can't cheat. That's well done. Because it says when you equip it, if you have completed the quest for the tribunal, then it's gonna give me the choice between all of these different buttons. And then, you know, if I click on the first one for cities, it's gonna say, alright, where and which city do you want to go to, and so on and so forth. There, it's gonna give me those questions and so on. But it's normal that it's not working because I have not completed the quest. As you can see, it says if you have completed the quest, then you get the question asking you where you want to go. If you have not, then it just says it teleports you to Morrowind and it brings me to the High Chapel. So the mod is working properly. Okay, good, we looked at the script. It might be an item that's a little OP, but it's a matter of taste, really. The one thing that we haven't looked at is yeah, the wizard staff thingy. I did not equip it, but I don't think it does anything. That's my guess, and I could be wrong. I think that the crash was happening because the modder had a conflict with the game, and then by creating this one that was loaded afterwards, it fixed whatever problem by restoring the vanilla content, basically. Ebony Short Sword returns. That's one we haven't checked. Let's go. We need to go to the Odai Plateau. Where on the Odai Plateau do I check the construction set, or I just trust my instinct that I can actually find it? Fort Frostmoth? I've been in Fort Frostmoth. Oh, of course, that was some previous save. Yes, these were the saves when I was testing the May Modathon. Yes, I know, that's normal. Okay, and we want to go to Balmora. That will be the fastest way to reach the Odai Plateau. Did you know that there used to be an ebony sword just lying around? Wrong way. And then Morrowind got a patch, like official patch. Totally old news. Oh crap, killed myself. I bet if someone made those spells actually buyable, they would work no matter the number of dirty mods you had. I don't know. Let's try that again without killing ourselves. Oh, of course, we're nearly dead. No wonder we killed ourselves. Oh, that's a better way, actually. No, that's the way to Caldera, stupid me. The usual summon spells work after all. Yeah, I don't know how what happened with Blood Moon and Tribunal. They use different functions. Like come on, move. The DLCs have extra functions that are used in scripts. That's why sometimes you really need to have the DLC, because there are functions or commands that I needed. But I noticed as well they built the creatures completely differently in Blood Moon. If you look at the creatures, the way the models are created, they have a different texture for every part of the body. For example, the scamp has 5 different textures, one for the head, one for the claw, one for the legs, and so on and so forth. But if you look at Blood Moon creatures, it's just one big texture, and you can see the head is there, the legs are here, and so on and so forth. So I guess they tried to do things better. The spells are added by scripts, and you cannot buy them in game because they're reward for the quest, aren't they? Which is nice. It's like the Summon Sphere Centurion. You learn it by getting the book. Okay, we're approaching the Odai Plateau. Yeah. Ah, you little butt stumper. Now, as far as I know, this is the Odai Plateau, right? But this is also where you build your Lalu mansion. Yep, cute little butt thumpers. So I'm guessing it's not going to be there, because as soon as you build your stronghold, that's the word, it's gone. So where is that sword? Where is that old new sword? How large is the Odai Plateau? As far as I know, it's just this part. Or is it also across the bridge? That's also going to be the Odai Plateau. It's on the other side, yeah. Morrowind, looking for a needle in a haystack. Okay, we'll go first close on this side. Not that side. Okay, on that side. It's in a row of stones at the plaza itself. You mean where I was? You mean the flat area where the stronghold is built? Ton ton ton. There's a whole bunch of rocks over there. Who knows? Looking around. Rocks. Yes, there's a row of stone at the edge there. Okay. I didn't look around here. What are you thinking? I should get a refund for my glasses? I mean, it's a little below, but it's... I never found... No, I never did. That was news to me. No rocks here. And getting colder again, I guess. How about these? Suggest walking on the other side of those stones. Okay, I'm gonna stop moving for a little bit, Skink. And that's where I am for the time, Chili. That's where I am for the time being. So we have the stones by the mushroom tree. We have the stones I'm on. And then there's things on the other side. How about that? I really, truly do not see anything around these stones. Or those. I'm gonna check out the ones with the mushroom tree. Row of stones outside walls past shroom. Shroom. Past shroom. Row of stones. How about these? It's straight in. Whoa, I didn't venture there. These stones. The really large ones. Okay, let's be careful. In the meanwhile, my acrobatics is going up. Okay, I'm clueless. This has gone on for too long. I see nothing around these or these. And the very large ones, I don't think I can jump behind them. I'm looking from below, that's where you see the items. Right, these are the very large stones, but that's way too far. How about up here? Let's go up. There's no way I could see that. Look. Oh my goodness. So wait, where are we? Going all the way up there. Here. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder. And I was also looking for a sword, you know, sort of flat. I was not expecting it to be, but I mean, even then. Okay. Woohoo! We did get the ebony short sword. Thank you, Skink. Whew. Right. And we have looked pretty much at everything. Let me see. Pants of blinding speed were really nice. That's fine. I would recommend this one, but change it to greaves. That would be better. Morrowind hardcore, that's something that's really hard to test unless you actually have a character. From what I can tell, Terra Lichta has really played a lot with that, so it should be quite balanced. Automated ammo equip, I didn't get it to work. I'll talk to Merlord, see if I did something wrong. My script extender does work, so we'll see. You know what, I should check the readme. I haven't actually read the readme. Because there isn't one. I did read the instruction to install, but that's what I did. I'll talk to my lord. Better balanced booze. I quite like that. I mean, the description is pretty straightforward. So this is what happens. And I think it makes sense. Even though when you have a mod that's going to make you addicted to booze as well, you want to be like, seriously, the withdrawal symptoms are enough to make me not want to abuse the mechanics of the game and drink 25 sujamas just to be super strong. Mod hole, this is something we didn't test because it's for Open Morrowind multiplayer. That was a first mod by Jake, and the Wizard Estate, sort of mixed feeling on that one. The building, mwah, the detail, putting things together, glorious. It was incredibly dirty, even though it's a work in progress, but it was incredibly dirty. I do have a problem with cohesion because in the same house you're gonna have banners from the temple, from the tribunal, Daedric things, Dwemer things. It's pretty, it's gorgeous, but it lacks coherence, I think. Personal opinion, obviously. Looking forward to, you know, to finding out what's up with that. That's a bit lazy. It was a beautiful place to explore, particularly the cave area. Really, really beautifully done. Reminds me of Skyrim. Amulets of the Nine, very nice. Though I think it's a little tricky that some of them are in a container. I was not looking for a container. I was looking for something like that, but it's nice. I'm a little surprised there's only 5 amulets in the game when, you know, it's Amulets of the Nine. There should be material to create more of them. Wait, in vanilla, do we already have some of them? We might. Maybe that's why. Pants Be Gone worked, as the mod says. Do we need it? No, not really. Is it better with that? No, probably not, but it's a mod and that's what it does. Daggerfall Skeletons really worked. Nice, I like that. Definitely keeping it. The Barleyzar Maze Band Expanded. I couldn't test the traveling script because, and I like that, you need to actually complete the main quest, the main tribunal quest, to be able to use it. So you can't just console in the item and then cheat happily, so I like that. This one we didn't play because it's for Morrowind Rebirth, but it looks beautiful. This one is an older mod, but the new one was actually a fix for it. It doesn't really say what it moves. I guess it moves things around for clipping, that sort of things. Wizard Staff. I don't think there really is a problem. Ebony. And there was what about your ears, Kink? What is it? Is it the music? My voice? What? Tell me. I don't want your ears to suffer. I should have seen it. Like, I didn't want to look at the... Hello, welcome to the stream, Hagalazir. We're rounding things up, actually. We've already tried all those mods. So this is nice, I guess, if you knew that there was an ebony sword and then that there wasn't and you want to have it back. Ah, the skeletons. Okay, good. I mean, no, not good, but I was afraid it was something from the stream. But I will take the skeleton voices. Yeah, sounds. So this is good if you actually missed the ebony sword and you knew it was there. This one worked as well if you use the Better Clothes mod, that one, and you're annoyed by the dialogue topics, then Time.